I'd be better off just pulling into the total darkness. Maybe getting a light out in front of me a little bit. Oh boy, now we just got real dark. Hold on here. I swear, things just keep getting worse and worse on this channel. Going live so you can watch me turn around in a parking lot. There we go. Here's some good light. Oh, look at that. That's a thing of beauty there, that lighting. Luckily, nobody's here yet. I didn't really have much to say. I got to do this live here, leaving work from the parking lots. I got no internet at home. Feel like maybe I'll just sit here with this cool shadow on my forehead, too. Kind of look like I'm wearing a headband of some sort. All right, so I don't know. Oh, man, you know what I encountered? Hey, what's up, Craig? I knew. What up, man? Brett? I always think it says vodka. I don't know why I say always. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Evening. Evening, Bill. Evening. Evening. I think I always said evening. Now I'm trying to pronounce that evening. 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 This is the best live stream ever. I turned my car around and now I'm just saying evening. You want an updated tour of the Nutter Center soon, please? All right, Jack, I'll consider that if I make it over by the Nutter Center. See if I got, there is one place over there. Zen Leaf Dayton's not too far from the Nutter Center. Yeah, I am getting ready for some Browns talk, but I'm going to wait until the regular season begins. Maybe even like a couple days before the regular season. Yeah, I know, right, Bill? And then I always thought of that guy from Widespread Panic. Evening, folks! See, it sounds like he's saying Eve. Ning. Evening, folks! I thought that was his name. John Bell, I believe, is his real name. I swear, me and my friends, we just thought his name was Evening, folks. I mean, we didn't think that was his name, but we didn't really know his name, so that's just what we called him. We're like, hell yeah, man, you go see old Evening, folks at Bonnaroo? And then, oh yeah, what I was going to say, though, is I knew about it, I was aware of it before, and I've seen it before, but then recently at Atlantic City on the Fish Reddit, there was, I guess, a guy come up missing, got separated from his friends. His, like, friends and family couldn't find him for a couple of days, and I thought, I just thought, okay, so I kind of followed that a little bit, but then everything was fine, he was found, everything was cool. But I kept an eye on it. I was like, look, if that guy's not found here in a couple days, maybe I'll mention it in a video. I mean, I can do something, I suppose. I don't know. Just felt bad for this missing Wook. The very first Bonnaroo, I got separated from my friends, and it wasn't a good time. It was kind of scary and all that. So, but anyways, they found the guy. But what that has led to is, I didn't check it out, President Lesh, but I heard their Colorado run was really good. So, but then, so now I keep getting these notifications for like the Fish Reddit. I'm not subbed or I don't even know how that works. I'm not even like a member on Reddit. Wouldn't it be better if everybody was just nice? Then you go to the Fish Reddit, dude, and it is some fluffers. I mean, they're really nice. They just love everything fish, and it was almost annoying. It's like, all right, there's got to be a happy medium. I don't want to go back to the days where everybody's just an asshole online. But then you get into a pure fluff fest, and it just doesn't seem sincere. These people can't honestly love every single second of fish. And then every now and then, they're a little bit self-aware, like this is the place where fluffers come. So they kind of know they're fluffers. I mean, I don't know what it is. And then it does seem like there is a little bit of that thing where, like, every time somebody posts, it's like they're posting it directly to Trey, as if he's going to read the Fish Reddit. So they got to be super nice, I guess. I don't know. No one will ever make fun of Tom Marshall. I don't understand why people act like, why can't you make fun of Tom Marshall? I feel like Tom Marshall's a big boy. I feel like Tom Marshall has a sense of humor, and he can handle it. Now, I'm not saying go real hard on the guy, but a little jab every now and then. Hey, what's up, Science Babble? We are babbling. But no, Brett, like I was saying the other night about that Woodstock thing, like, I don't know. I saw the last one. I kind of remember it. I kind of hated the whole thing. I think at Bonnaroo, like 2 years later, Trey kind of mentioned, like, hey, this is how a festival's done. He was, like, playing the final set on the final night. And he was just, like, basically saying good job to all the fans, No one just didn't turn into a complete mess. Hey, what's up, Mike Good? So, I did watch the rehearsal on HBO. I don't know who the asshole is the other night that told me to watch the rehearsal. Then you got Joe LaRocca all fired up. He's like, yeah, Kev, you got to watch the rehearsal. So I was like, all right, there's a couple people telling me I should watch the rehearsal. That's not my kind of show. I mean, it was very unique. I'm always about like people doing something different. It's like everything's just a copy of something else, man. Nobody's original anymore. So I was really happy about that. It was like, oh wow, I've never seen a show quite like this. But by the time I got to episode 5, I was just like, boo. Hey, what's up, Scotty? Hope you don't mind if I call you Scotty. The One-Eyed Cat doing much better. Saw it today. And then we saw oh yeah, the House of Dragons last night. I was pretty happy with that. I'm kind of happy that's back, you know. I know Game of Thrones ended pretty horribly, but that's all right. We'll give him a second shot. And it did seem like seems like it's gonna be pretty good. I don't know. It was the very first episode, so we'll see. Maybe that was their best foot forward. It's only gonna go downhill from here, maybe. So I don't know. I'm kind of getting the itching to go. I gotta get out of here, man. I know this is the best light situation we'll ever have, but oh, how was that? Oh, yeah, I figured that would be awesome, right? Heck yeah. No, unfortunately, I will not be. I've still been into the root beer seltzers. That's still my favorite. Haven't got any this week, though. The Curtain With in Corrado. Corrado. Colorado. All right, I'll slowly start to make my way, but I got a feeling we're just going to get horrible connection. So I'll probably bail on this. Oh, and you can't even see my pretty face. Turn the light on here. Oh! So that's pretty much all I had for tonight. I got no internet, so I just went ahead and knocked this out of the way. Radio City was a good preview. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, and they must have felt something that night, you know, to go ahead and do this. Turn your lights on, dude. Yeah. Tried to warn him. There he goes. Yeah, dude. Sometimes it's, I think cars like have these daytime running lights now. Sometimes you don't know your lights are off, maybe. Not sure. Yeah, thank you, Thomas, for always checking them out. Assuming you do. But yeah, I guess I'm in it to the end, man. There's times when I'm like, maybe if they have a real good tour, like if I had to do it all over again, I would have just quit at the Baker's Dozen, because that was pretty awesome. Maybe the final, like, I don't want to say that, but perhaps like the final real high the band is going to have. I mean, that was something else. And it was a lot of fun doing the recaps, all 13 shows. People were watching them. It was cool, and I should have just like walked off then. Been like, that was pretty cool. That was fun while it lasted. Now let's move on to Humphreys McGee, or I don't know what I'd have done. But then it does get a little addicting. The YouTube thing, of course. This is when tour goes over, man. I'm just back to some normal jackass working some crappy job in some crappy town, man. Kind of for a minute there, yeah, we got somebody pulled up next to me with their windows down. It's always a little uncomfortable. Luckily, they got that loud mower. Maybe they can't hear me. Oh, no, now the people across from me are getting the turn lane, so I got to sit here and talk next to these people while I'm in an empty car for even longer. I don't want to look over and see if they're... Oh, yeah, they're looking at me. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, they're going to race. You want to race, motherfucker? You want to go? Fucking Ford Ranger, eat my dust. Dude, how loud? Did you guys hear how loud that piece of shit was? Why do I care if they thought I was a weirdo? Alright, peeps. So I covered nothing. Pretty much does it. I think we're headed out of here soon. Gonna catch a red light, I can stop this thing. Let's take the dark way home. Trying to make the turn without losing the camera. Nice. Tell you what, some people are like, hey man, that's dangerous, you shouldn't drive and record or whatever. I could argue it makes me a safer driver. Alright, that's probably not true, but No more yelling at bicyclists either. Heard from the bicyclists. They're like, whoa, 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 man, you're getting a little out of line. Dayton is in fact a biking town. Yeah, well, good. Good to know. Dayton's a biking town.